signal.
Okay. Interesting, and we definitely hope the military precision that we saw today will be carried forth to Saturday and Sunday in Kisumu and Siaya Bondo as he is finally laid to rest. And perhaps just to echo what the co-chair of the National Funeral Planning Committee, the Siaya Senator Oburu Oginga, said, he urged Kenyans to mourn in peace and have a dignified send-off for the late Raila Odinga. We'll keep you updated on the developments that will play out on the other side of the country starting tomorrow as the remains are flown to the Mamboleo Jomo Kenyatta Stadium in Kisumu. Let's move on. Emotions run high at the city mortuary, Nairobi, where family members of two of the three mourners who were shot dead at the Kasarani Stadium Thursday gathered to identify their bodies. They say the victims were just mourners who had gone to pay their last respects to a leader they endeared and did not deserve to be killed. Gloria Milimu reports.
Tears flow freely as families of victims of the Thursday shooting incident at the Kasarani Stadium confirm their worst fears at the Nairobi funeral home. A tragic loss, too much to bear, and a grief too immense to comprehend as they come to terms with the untimely death of their loved ones. Yvonne Akinyi was overwhelmed with emotions after viewing the lifeless body of her husband, a father to their three children. He was among mourners who had thronged the Kasarani Stadium to pay their last respects to former Prime Minister Raila Odinga.
I know he was innocent, so I'm only asking for justice to be done. He has left me with 3 kids.
What happened is really sad because my brother-in-law alienda tu kuona the late Raila Amolo Odinga. He was not chaotic in any way. Unfortunately, he was shot. And the saddest part is that the person who shot him in the chest, the left side. I think it was a targeted shot, not an accidental shot.
He was the only son to his father, who is still in shock over his demise.
Kulingana na ile kifo amepata, na ni huzuni mingi sana, juu huyo kijana alienda tu Kasarani kama wengine. Sasa coincidentally akashutiwa wakati alikuwa ameketi chini. Sasa sijui vile ilikuwa, kwa maana information ile nimepata ni ya kwamba alishutiwa kama ameketi chini.
Another family is also mourning. Their kin was shot dead at the arena where he had gone to mourn the ODM leader. Brenda Akoth and the family are still reeling in shock over the events that led to the death of her husband, Evans Onyango.
Evans was my hero. The weak Kenyans are crying about their hero, Raila Amolo Odinga. Evans is also my hero. And I want justice for my husband. There is nothing else. Huyu ni mtu mwenye hakuwa ameenda kuleta shida na mtu. Ni mwenye hajawahi fanya vitu kama hizi. I want the justice for my husband. He's my hero. I want justice for my hero.
Evans was a baker by profession and a Raila diehard who had gone to honor the politician at Kasarani Stadium where public viewing of the body was taking place. Rights activists say the victims shouldn't have been shot at had the crowds been managed well. Another victim remains unidentified at the mortuary as families are left shattered and wounded for life.
Even as the country mourns a fallen giant, Baba, a man who was loved by many, today we are seeing those that loved him, those that were mourning him, also being killed. I think this is now a bit too much. The excessive use of force against mourners is totally unwarranted.
The post-mortem exercise on the victims is set to be conducted next week, Tuesday. Gloria Milimu, KTN.